Ba, ba, ba. There we go. Okay, there we go. This can honestly just go back there. It's all the same thing. Also, I wonder if that's stone. I'll do a stone cutter. And we also need. Okay. Also need a. I need a regular piece of stone. Go grab that real quick. Wish I had TMI. Just half slabs maybe. And then I think I need stone slabs. Yep, there we go, grindstone. I need 2 sticks. Boom, 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 boom. Now, what does I need? Boom, 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 grindstone, boom, boom. Okay. Also got a grindstone. Cool.
Your fave trans girl. Welcome to my channel.
Hello.
Your fave trans girl said, hello.
Hello. There we go. We're gonna do one thing at a time. Alright. Now it's back to regular iron. Cool. Let me double check and see if my microphone and stuff are working. Testing, testing. Yep, that's working. Cool. Alright.
Your fave trans girl said, hello.
Haru. I love the spot. I'm doing all right. How are you? Also, hey, thank you for the likes. Appreciate you. Gotta really do a bot that does a few more things. I think that's what I'm gonna do. That's my next project. I want a bot that can do the text to speech, all that fun stuff. So
Your fave trans girl said, decent.
Decent. Or not, phenomenal, or yeah, my day has been amazing. You know? I don't even know what I was gonna do. Get some diamonds. I need to basically run around like a chicken with my head cut off, trying to figure this stuff out. Yeah. Plenty of mushroom stew. Good to go. Okay. So, got our diamond pickaxe. Don't gotta worry about that. You know who I should really call? I should call and see if Pookie Bear is up and at him. Let's see. Call Pookie Bear up real quick.
I'm sorry, but the person.
Hey, when you're free, can you jump on some Minecraft? I gotta borrow some of those diamonds. So, do I want to do something here? Do I not want to do something here? I kind of want to break this off and kind of make it like a little circle and then like a platform up there. I think that's kind of how we're going to play it. This kind of already has a platform going. I think what we could do is possibly just start getting some of the stone up here. Start making stone bricks. Stone bricks. Then what we'll do is we'll get some stone bricks. We'll do like half a stack of this. Grab some of these. All right. I also got to start working on getting some food and stuff going here. Actually get up on here. That would be nice. Okay, so we have this, which is fine and dandy, but we're gonna need to do.
Your fave trans girl said, I've been depressed since the pandemic, but I try my best to stay positive.
Oh, honestly, that's all you can really do. I've been kind of struggling to find some motivation to, make some money and stuff like that myself, and started doing a little bit of working out and stuff like that. But even then, it's still kind of meh for me. Taco Bell. I mean, I might be able to go take that. Yeah. Yeah, we're streaming now. We'll do this later. I gotta wait 15 seconds before I can decline it. Fun. So we do have this. You're going to the forest sometimes.
Your fave trans girl said, I go to the forest sometimes to relieve my stress. Your fave trans girl said, or play with cats.
Cats are always fun. I've been wanting to get one recently myself. Just have a little companionship. boom. Some slabs. Yeah, I'll just make this all stone brick right now. Boom, boom, boom. And then we do that, which is just gonna be a whole block. I mean, honestly, what's stopping me from just doing this? Stone brick, stone brick, stone brick, and then boom, 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 and then there's some slabs, and another one. Slap this here. Slab here. Boom, boom. Then just bricks all the way to even say here, here. We'll just start here. And then, do we have any stone? No stone. Yeah.
Your fave trans girl said, I'm getting a exotic cat in my birthday, by the way.
Type of, like, are we talking like lions, tigers, and bears, or are we just talking like a Mancoon or something like that? Which I think Mancoons are pretty exotic. I like how they look. I always wanted like the tiger print cat, or honestly, I used to when I was younger, used to actually go to this wildlife sanctuary type of thing, where they had like the more exotic cats and stuff.
Your fave trans girl said, wild animals are not allowed to own in Europe.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm over here in the U.S. with like the right permits and all this yada yada stuff. Then it's allowed. You think I should just wrap it around this pillar right here, and then add like a flat base here? So it might look kind of cool. And then wrap it around here, or I can make it like.
Your fave trans girl said, it's either a Maine Coon or a Bengal cat, which is a mix with a wild leopard cat but can still be owned in few places.
Maine Coons are beautiful. My girlfriend's friend has like 2 Maine Coons. Most lovable cats. Definitely recommend those. They're a little crazy though. Sometimes. All depends on the breed. I want this to go this way. So I guess we're gonna have to do that, and then maybe do this. Half slab. And then full brick. Okay. Then what we'll do is we'll have one kind of overlooking this way, and then we'll have one that kind of goes this way and around there, I think. Boom, boom. 4. I'll just kind of widen it out. Alright, forget the shield.
Your fave trans girl said, Maine Coons are between 1,500 euros or 1,000 euros here.
Let's see what's the US dollar to that.
Your fave trans girl said, in the USA it's more from what I've seen p.
Yeah. Jesus. About 50. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's almost 1,674 over here. Hold on, I get a phone call. We're gonna have to mute the mic real quick.
Your fave trans girl said. But I'm not paying since I'm saving my money. I get €30 per week, which is 120 per month. I don't want to lose everything I saved for. Or fave trans girl, said, my mom who gets money from the government might pay for it with the help of my stepfather who has a job. Or fave trans girl, said, I only have 350 in my card so I can't buy the exotic cat. Go to your home TV. Welcome to my channel. Go to your home TV. Said, hi. Go to your home TV. Said, do you got a mic?
Okay, what about now? Is that a little bit better? Actually, it picks up like everything. Hold on. Lower that down just a tad bit. That's still picking up everything. We'll turn it down to about.
Go to your home TV.
Yeah, we'll
Said.
turn you down to.
Yeah.
Because wow, that's loud. Platform.
Your fave trans girl. Said. Hi everyone.
Okay. Hello. What do you guys think for this? Should I just keep it stone or should I do kind of like, I want to say, kind of like this look? And just have this like all the way up. Does look pretty clean. But I am gonna have to get up there. I'm gonna have to fix that too. I also wish I had wish I had something that would sort the inventory, but I think I'm gonna have to build that on my own time. Minecraft Bedrock's cool, but also it's kinda lacking features. I'm playing CubeCraft, by the way.
Your fave trans girl. Said. I'm playing CubeCraft BTW.
What is CubeCraft? Isn't that like a knockoff of Minecraft? I think. We kind of go half again. We're just gonna get some of these guys going. Okay. I also think I need to make an opening for here. Just kind of chisel off like a majority of this. Oh! Okay.
Your fave trans girl. Said. CubeCraft is a bedrock server P.
Right. Okay, yeah, I remember CubeCraft. I think I played it like once or twice. Used to play Bed Wars a lot. I think it's Bed Wars. Is that or it? There's something. Okay, so we have this here. We're just gonna kind of go around. Also need to. Do I have slash function? Let's do enable flight. I ended up making a function pack recently, so it allows me to just kind of do a few things that I normally can't do, which is awesome. Helps out with builds, kind of a little bit of everything. Also, we want to get rid of you. And as for now, I think I am going to do this all the way up. I like how it looks. Yeah. Kind of a little design for it. That wasn't scary at all. This. Boom. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay.
Your fave trans girl said, "Do you play any other games?"
Now that bot is freaking out. Yeah, I play a little. Well, used to play, like Call of Duty competitively. Little Fortnite, little bit of everything, I suppose. Nothing too, out of the nature. Kind of a achievement hunter, somewhat. But it all depends on the day, honestly. Oh wait, I didn't need that. We'll do this and keep the natural style look of this. This is gonna be hidden, so we don't have to worry about it. Alright, we'll just do boop, boop, boop. Okay. We gotta finish this off.
Your fave trans girl said, "Nicey."
Like, I used to do, like, Skyrim, played a little bit of Oblivion, but I got bored of it. But, yeah, it's still, kind of everything's just still kind of work in progress, I suppose. I played up with the girlfriend and stuff like that. I play Minecraft with her. I play a few other games. Like, just recently I was playing some Call of Duty with her. She ended up getting her first 2 kills. Which is more exciting than, me running around getting all the kills and stuff like that. But I also kind of like, let's say, like, overview platform games. Kind of like medieval city building simulations. Stuff like that. Economic stuff. Something I can really just kind of wrap my brain around. But also I kind of, on my off time, I kind of do a little bit of coding. mainly just for Minecraft, because I wanted to start learning how to do it. So I'm not yet trying to become like a developer, but just kind of like small time. Here's an idea of what I wanted to do, and kind of go from there on it. That's good. Or starting to look good. Might have to do another layer or two. We'll see. Might need to knock off this layer, that layer, and maybe that layer. So we got this whole floor here. We might have.
Your fave trans girl said, "Is it night in USARN?"
No, well, it's getting there. It's 7:48 right now, p.m. But there's still daylight out. I'm over in New York. It's not quite yet, but we're getting there. I just need to get a storage system going. Oh boy. I think we'll have like a storage system over here and have some pillars and stuff like that. And then, boom, staircase. I need some sides, that's what I need. Boom, boom, boom. Huh.
Your fave trans girl said, "It's night here LOL."
There we go. Well, call me a night owl because I'd still be up around whatever time it is. Let's see, storage area. Question mark. Let's see. I want to say this will be what? Question mark. And we can go down here and actually fish. I do believe. We'll have to see. Check something here. Okay, got a fishing bot. 1.8, 1.2.2. Does this also go for?
Your fave trans girl said, "You're very calm and chill."
Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of, I want to say, like, I don't like being loud. Unless I really got to. But, you know, just kind of chill out, enjoy. Yeah. No point in getting overly excited.
Your fave trans girl said, "I had bad experiences with most Americans online because of me being trans."
Well, you're not the first trans. I'm not good with like all the wording and stuff like that, so I do apologize. But like, you're not the first trans person to come into like to my stream and stuff like that. I can't really like I said, I don't know much about it, but you know, my thing is, if you're cool, I'm cool. That's all that matters. I will come back for this iron. Do this. But I try to make my stream kind of, you know, equal to everybody.
Your fave trans girl said, "It made me generalize Americans as being evil human beings, but I've met some nice ones."
Well, yeah, I believe that everybody's kind of, you know, are human. Like, my thing is, if you're being, excuse my French, but if you're being like an asshole to me, then I'm gonna be an asshole to you. But if you're being chill, collective, you know, not being a pain in the ass, like, you know, screw it. Do whatever you gotta do, you know. Everybody has their beliefs, everybody has their own way of thinking, and, you know, it's the thing that I think Americans lack is, I want to say self-control, and they lack basic communication, because it's either, you know, usually their way or the highway. And I hate to say that, but, you know, it is kind of, it's selfish, and it's, honestly, it's kind of stupid. Okay, we're gonna have to get some more coal going here. We need to do a lot more stuff. Okay, so next part, we're gonna need a crap ton of hoppers. This is gonna need to be taller too. Darn. Right, yeah, okay, I can count to 5. Woo!
Your fave trans girl said, "Some of my friends don't like USA as a whole and think of Americans as loud and ignorant."
Oh, for sure. Even half the Americans think that Americans are loud and ignorant. Definitely whenever they start drinking. And it's just like, oh my god. I tend to stay, well, in my dating of, like, I ended up getting me a Asian girlfriend, which, you know, it comes down to being like, oh, you da 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 to here, and here, or the whole shebang of white guys going to Asia to pick up, you know, typical feminine wives. Not the case. Ended up, or she was adopted, so was I. So I was like, okay, well, there's that. But Americans are underestimate a lot of the women out here, and they're loud, they're annoying. Just kind of meh. Not all of them, but a good majority of them. But then again, I do not. I don't know. My whole thoughts and stuff like that. I don't, push left side. I don't put right side. Honestly, it just kind of feels. It depends on the.
Your
Right.
fave trans girl said, Asians are pretty calm and civilized.
The hell is it raining? It's raining all the way down here. Huh. Okay. Looks like we got a leak. Yeah. Which, that's the type of person that I try to be. Calm, civilized, just kind of enjoying life. Don't get me wrong, like, when life gives me a little bit of pressure and stuff like that, it's not something that's going to be like, oh my god, I can't do this, yada yada yada. Like, basically, under stress, I'm, pretty collective, calm and collective. But it all depends, honestly. Ooh, I'm breaking the plants. I think we might have to move these somewhere. I wonder if I could do like a ticking system and kind of do. Yeah, we'll have to figure some stuff out because I need some more glowberries. Is what I need. But I think glowberries. Do glowberries grow? Actually, let me just check. ChatGPT. Do glowberries bedrock edition pure darkness to grow?
Your fave trans girl said, we're all humans and technically family, so it's sad when humans hate on other humans.
Right. Light levels don't affect their growth, meaning they'll grow whenever they're darker lit. However, bone meal can be used to speed up the process instantly to grow a berry and vine block. Okay. Okay, cool. Boom. Bone meal. We need to replant. There we go. That should be good enough. The only thing about on this thing is it's going to be a little bit more of a pain in the ass because we have no trees. Guess I can start doing the tree area. But yeah, like I said, the thing is communication. If you communicate, life's a little bit easier. But if you're running around, oh no, this is supposed to be like this is supposed to be like this, then life kind of turns to shit. Let's also do oak tree growing conditions. Oak tree growing condition, Minecraft bedrock condition, straight and to the point, sapling type, oak sap, difference see below. Light levels at least 9 and above.
Your fave trans girl said, you're right.
Right. It's only growing in complete darkness unless you have a light source nearby. Height needs at least 5 blocks of air. Sapling more tolerant tree variance. Unknown space. Okay. Okay. Alright, so dirt. Boom, dirt. Okay. We got some dirt. Stone. Do we have any stone? stone? Probably not. Okay. It's food. Sapling. She's got seeds. Potatoes. Alright, looks like we might have a potato farm going here soon. So, boom, boom. Let's say...
Your fave trans girl said, my birthday is coming next month when I turn 18.
Nice, congrats. Happy, early birthday. And, you know, many more. Huh. Okay. What's the game rule? Oh, random tick. That's the random tick. Ooh, that explains. Do one.
Your fave trans girl said, thank you slightly smiling face.
Yeah. Just gonna say you might be down in the dumps now, but you know, give it a little bit of time and stuff like that. You should be alright. You know, no matter what people say or do or whatnot, just kinda, you know, brush it off. Brush it off to the best abilities. If not, you know, try to get an adult to kind of help you out. Or find an adult tier adult, as some people say. You know? Life sucks, it does. But, you know, like I said, it does get better. Just gotta give it time and you have to have a little patience. That's my motivational speech for you today. Let's do back to 100. 100. Wait. I can't do 100, damn it. There we go. Boof, 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 and boof. Okay, cool. Grow, damn it, grow. Ah! Okay, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, tree, okay, tree. Give me another one. Give me the tree. Actually, we're gonna have to, just want to make a quick little outline for this guy. Boom, 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 boom. Next, we'll make this a little bit more sufficient. Knock this out. I think we also want to add like maybe another, to kind of flatten this out and push it this way a bit. Let's say maybe right here. Flatten this out, and then we'll push this to here. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. Also
so I'm gonna make an addition to my mod pack. So we're gonna add a new function, right? New file. I want to say haste. Yeah, haste. Dot. Oh wait. Dot. Let's see function. Yeah, we'll name it that, right? And then we're gonna do slash. Wait, no. Let me double check this. So it's just straight like a command line. Effect at s. I want to say haste. HASTE. No, I think it's Minecraft effect. No, it's okay. Haste. And then we're gonna do infinite INFINITE, and we'll do it for about the tier 3, and we're gonna do true, right? Go back over here. Yep. Okay. And we'll add this, and we'll have it say windbreaker. No, we'll do say, screw it, we'll just do you have been giving. Haste. Okay, so that's gonna be a nice little addition to it. And then my girlfriend, she's basically saying, hey, I'd like to have yada yada yada. And so this is the command for being able to fly and stuff like that. So I think what I'm going to do is add a new function, new file, enable flight, FLIGAT underscore all dot MC function. Enable flight MC function. So, let's see. So, ability at S at A for everybody, and then may fly true. So it's going to be allow everybody to fly. Everybody's okay. So let's say everyone can now fly. There we go. Cool. Everyone can now fly. Save this. Next, what I want to kind of get into is
Your fave trans girl said, how are you doing that?
how am I doing what? I want to make a leaf decay MC function. MC function. Well, so basically MC functions are just like extensions to Minecraft. So the commands are already in there. You just make an MC function, which is just a file that says, hey, I want you to do this command.
Your fave trans girl said, command stuff.
Yeah, command stuff. Leaf blocks place manually via command block, a function that detects leaf block without logs nearby, replaces or destroys them over time. Simple simulation or leaf decay. MC function. Leaf decay. No logs nearby, destroy them. And I want to do this in bedrock edition. We'll see if this. Yes, everything I described Minecraft bedrock edition. But let's clear up what does and doesn't work in Bedrock to avoid confusion. Bedrock is more limited than Java when it comes to commands and block tags. Okay, so works on Bedrock Edition. Execute commands at if unless fill set block summon armor stand MC function yada yada yada. Things you can't not do in block die not supported in Bedrock. Custom block status detection decayable not available. Scoreboard based selection types score limited support. Okay, so what's the workaround? You simulate leaf decay by checking for leaf blocks, looking nearby for logs via multiple list block checks. Remove the leaf by set block air. Doing this over time will schedule a loop of function calls. It's a manual system, but it works well if designed right. Yes, if Bedrock compatible. Okay. Let's see if we can make a. Let's see if we can make one happen. Okay, let's run a test and see if this works. Give me works. Give me the works. Okay, alright. Here's a full working testable custom leaf decay system for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Use MC function files. You simulate leaf decay by checking for nearby logs and removing unsupported leaves. Step-by-step setup. Create a behavior bag like this, which has the tick MC function, cleanup decay MC function, text manifest. Don't need to worry about manifestation. Okay, tick.json. Oh, I guess we do need to add a text.json. So we need a new folder. Text.json. Oh, no, I did that wrong. Rename. JSON. Text.json. Right? New folder. Cool. So we have tick.json. Oh, nope, I didn't do that right either. There's not supposed to be this there. .json. Okay. So, tick.json file, right? Functions manifest.json. Okay, so the functions, we're going to have to add new functions. It just shouldn't have been, this should have been a whole new file, so we're going to delete that. Delete. Hold a second button. So, we're going to do here, wait, no, we're going to close you. We're going to add.
Your fave trans girl said, "You're really good at that stuff."
I am just, I'm still learning, so it's kind of a pain in the butt. But I have where you could TP randomly, a few other things like heal everybody. I try to do like a set home, like command and stuff like that. But I didn't really kind of do it as needed, but we'll see how everything works out. Okay, manifest.json, don't gotta worry about it, right? Okay, leafcade, bedrock, okay. Don't need manifestation because I want to put it all into my one mod pack. Text.json, right? Okay, so it's values, leaf decay, and ticking speed. So we're just gonna add another file here, and .json, tick.json. This one, add a file, tick.json. Tick.json, right? Okay, so boom, boom, we're gonna just kind of paste this in here because I don't feel like doing the entire thing. Next. So we have the tick.json, right? So that works. It's also here, so I don't have to worry about it. Next. So we gotta do /tick.mc function /tick.engine. Okay. So now I need in MC functions, which is this file. We're going to add a new value. We're just going to move this over here so I don't have to keep on opening and closing and all that fun good stuff. Speech still get everything running. And yeah. Okay. So new function's going to be slash functions, attitude function slash tick dot MC function. Tick MC function. Okay, so tick MC function, which is going to be hashtag. This runs every tick, right? Function leaf underscore decay. We're going to do this. Leaf underscore decay. Right? Next function space function leaf underscore decay. We'll do that. And leaf decay, leaf decay, leaf decay, clean up decay. Boom, boom, clean up, underscore, decay. Okay. And that's an MC function, so, oh yeah, I'm not doing any of that. So we're gonna do this, MC function, and then we're gonna add another one, which is, copy this, boom, control V, MC function. All right, okay, so with this, we're gonna go here, we're gonna copy this, and we're just gonna throw it on there. Oak log, and then file, save the file. Next is gonna be a new function, control V, and this is going to clean up the leaf decay command. Paste. And file, save. Okay. Okay, we'll see how this one plays out. File, save, good, okay. Next, this, save and quit. Next, so we have our forever world. What we'll do is also we'll kind of make a backup of this, duplicate the world. Okay, so that has the basic world, and there's a save. Okay, so on, I also want to do maybe a new world for, I need a world that has trees. Oak trees would have been better. No, wait, I gotta actually enable and actually put the thing in it. Save and quit. Okay, so forever world. Do you play any servers? No, but I am.
Your fave trans girl said, "Do you play any servers?"
No, not currently. I used to play a little bit of Java servers and stuff like that, but not so much this one. I do play on a realm here and there, but that's private from a friend of ours. I guess I could do it in the forever world, which is this one. I'll just make this as the... Okay, so we need to go back here, settings. We need to do behavior packs, and we need to delete this. Okay. Boom. Next. Do. Okay. Documents. Minecraft packs.
Hey, what's up, Pooks?
Yeah, Pookie, sorry about that. My fucking roommate, I came home to the house and there's a fucking. Hold on, you connected to the. Okay. I got home and there's a fucking bed in a box on the front porch. I'm like, what the fuck is this? She's like, oh, I ordered a new bed.
Oh, I was like, she ain't gonna fucking kick you out, is she?
No. And I was like, okay, you ordered a new bed. So what about it? She's like, well, the people from Retta Center done came and got the other bed. And I'm like, okay. I was like, okay. She's like, I need you to put my bed together. And I'm like, you motherfuckers.
Right.
I was like, I have plans to cook dinner. I'm going to Dairy Queen now to get something to eat.
Oh.
But I was like, I have plans to cook dinner. I was going to hop on the fucking game. I was like, fuck you, bro.
Right.
Made her pay me $40 to do it.
Hey, at least you made $40, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
I ain't doing this shit for free.
No, yeah, no, I wouldn't either.
I started looking at her. I was like, we fucking, or you give me $40. She hesitated on the first option. I was like, look, I ain't had pussy since November. Like,
oh, hold on.
Your fave trans girl said, "Are you okay?" Gaming Utopia GC said, yes, my friend isn't PG-13. Your fave trans girl said, oh. Gaming Utopia GC said, yeah, sorry.
Alright, so we're gonna have to end the stream here for now. But what we're gonna do is
Your
basically...
fave trans girl said, it's ALR.
So, or like I was saying, so basically we're gonna have to end the stream here. I'm gonna go get the missus, and she'll be joining us with one of my dear friends, Pookie Bear. So we'll all be in a Discord. We'll all just kind of jump on a little bit of Minecraft. I'll just kind of craft it out and see how this forever world kind of goes. So, other than that, hey, thank you for joining. Appreciate your time. If you come back, drop me a follow. I really appreciate it, and we'll keep on going. All right, and wait, where's my? Oh, and